Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. I'm Minister Ginger London. Thank you so much for taking the moment or the time to stop and watch this information video stream coming on this morning to encourage you as we celebrate National Women's History Month. Ladies, if you are gifted, if you're talented, if people are always coming to you to talk about what's going on with them and wanting you to help them. This is a great opportunity for you to sharpen your skills, hone in on your knowledge by becoming a life certified coach or personal development coach. I have a very special program that I want to tell you about. It's absolutely free. Unless you want the course materials, but to just actually go through the course itself for 3.5 weeks is absolutely free. So I just want to stop by just for a few moments to talk to you about it because this is the actual last day that you can register for the course, even free. This is the last day. So at 12 noon today, Central Standard Time, everything comes down, so you won't be able to register. So I wanted to come on quickly and just go through it with you right quick to let you know what you're going to learn during the 3.5 weeks that we'll spend together. So we have some new materials in the training program. We've updated some things, and so I think you're going to really enjoy this journey. And this is a great way to get your feet wet, if you will. If you have been thinking about becoming a certified life coach or any type of personal development coach, whether it's a business coach, coaching in ministry, nonprofit coaching. You can do coaching in so many different genres. So it doesn't really matter what adjective you put in front of coaching. What's important is if you get trained to do it and how you're trained to do it. So here's what's going to happen from March 12th through the 1st. On the weekend of March 12th, which is this coming weekend, we open up the training with an orientation and an onboarding sessions. And all of these trainings are live Zoom sessions that are 7:30, except for the onboarding is at 7 o'clock on the 12th and on the 14th. During the onboarding orientation, we're literally going to go over what you can expect from taking this life coach training program. So we're going to go over all the nuts and bolts and everything you need to do, what commitment you need to make to the training, as well as what commitment I'm going to make to you as the trainer, and what are the results that you're going to receive after having gone through the training. We're also in the orientation session going to go over how to be successful God's way, how to not, everybody wants to be successful, but how do as a believer, how do I achieve success God's way? And we're going to look at what your spiritual gifts are, what your talents are, what your gifts, what your abilities are, what knowledge base do you have? What is it that you can monetize, or what that you can use to serve others, or a combination of both. So that's the 12th and the 14th. That's the orientation and the onboarding sessions. Then for the next 3 weeks, you're just going to train on some basic life coaching training, where I'm going to teach you about the coaching profession and what it takes to get started as a diamond transformational coach. Each one of these sessions will be 7:30 on Tuesday and Thursday evenings. Prepare to spend about 90 minutes with me each evening. As you heard me say before, when I was in college and I went to a night class, the night class was like an hour and a half twice a week, 90 minutes. And if I took a night class once a week, it literally was a 3-hour course in one a 3-hour session in one day, because you have to get the hours in. So be committed. If you sign up, even though this is a gift from me to you and it's free, commit to it. Don't just say, oh, it's free, I don't really have to go. No, commit to it. Act like you paid for it if you need to. But show up. Show up every Tuesday, every Thursday. It's only 3.5 weeks. Commit to doing that. I put it at a time that I thought that most people, maybe when you're, made it home, if you're going back to work yet, get your children settled if you have kids. Refresh from your day of work if you're coming home from work, and then just refresh and just build yourself up to actually at 7:30 to get going, to focus on what your assignment is in the earth, or something that you may be adding to what your life's purpose is, something you're already doing, but maybe you're going to add coaching to your business. Maybe you're going to add coaching to ministry. Maybe you're going to learn how to coach because you are a team leader or a supervisor or an executive in a company, and you want to learn how to coach your team so that you can reach the company's goals or what your department goals are. So it's so many different things, but I want you to commit to it and not just say, hey, it was free. So you have two ways to register for the training. One, totally free. Absolutely free. You just have to register. And it's the basic life training, and it's for the live sessions only. And so normally it's $497. That's my gift to you. Honestly, that's my gift to you, because I rarely do it free. So it's totally free. Don't miss this opportunity. It's totally free. You can take your own notes. I'm not going to shortchange you in the training. I'm going to teach you just as if you had paid the $497. The second way you can register is the basic life coach training with course materials. That's only $97, regular $697. Right? So when you're going to get access to all the live training sessions along with the training manual, which is 98 pages, all about life coaching, about coaching sessions, how to actually the coaching relationship, how you coach, how to get to the issues at hand in the coaching session. You're going to get worksheets that are going to be 20 pages. They're going to actually worksheets that will actually help you to get set up in coaching, set your coaching business up, set up how you're going to do your coaching sessions, what you're going to charge for them if you're charging, what type of programs you're going to have, what type of services are you one-on-one, are you going to do group, are you going to, how you're going to do it, are you going to do it through Zoom, Skype, all of those things. Then you're going to get your coaching business forms. You're going to get 8 documents you can use right now to get started in coaching that will help you get set up in coaching. You'll also get lifetime access to the Diamond Coaching Academy. That's a private Facebook group for all of those who have attended and gone through within the last year. We just started that group a year ago. So the people who have gone through the coaching program before are actually in the group. So you'll get access to the group. So here's what you can expect over the 3.5 weeks. We're going to talk about the whole mind, body, and spirit life coach. That's a new dimension that's been added to the Diamond Coaching Academy training materials, or the training course. We talked about you, the coach, but I decided, because a lot of people that take the course are believers, and so I incorporated this whole mind, body, and spirit life coach session into the training course, because when you whatever you do in life, your entire being goes to that, right? Whether you go to a job, whether you are working with a nonprofit organization, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Every time you show up, every part of you shows up, period. Every part, your mind is there, your body is there, your spirit is there. Even if you're working from home, everything shows up. So I included or incorporated the whole mind, body, and spirit life coach, because I want you to learn how transformation occurs in the lives of people. And then I want you to self-coach yourself in the beginning of the training program so that you can have your own personal transformation before coaching others in their transformation. So that first session into the actual training program, you're going to be coaching yourself, and you're going to be taking a look at who you are, what you believe about yourself, what your gifts are, what your talents are, what your knowledge base is. Do you believe that you can actually monetize whatever it is that you have? And do you believe in yourself? Because if you don't believe in yourself, it's going to be hard to convince people to let you train them or let you coach them. So you're going to learn the specific skills and mindset techniques you need to become a life coach who serves others deeply and who also makes money. Right? If you don't want to make money, that's fine. You can serve, you can charge you can be a free life coach. Well, for those people that want to charge money, you're going to learn how to serve others deeply, and at the same time, you're going to learn how to make money and learn how to be a good steward of that and be able to appreciate that increase in your finances that God makes available to you. You're also going to learn how to nurture your emotional well-being, and all of this is in the first week. Right? You learn your connection, your thought, your experiences. How do you manage your emotions, right? In your life as well as in a coaching session. If you're not careful with that, your emotions will show up in a coaching session, and you'll cause the client to become standoffish or pull back from you. So you're going to learn the exact tactics that you need to create a more personal success for yourself and to create an atmosphere that's free of judgment, free of biases and all those other taboo kind of things, so the client is comfortable. The client is safe and secure on their Zoom call with you, on their Skype call with you. They don't have to worry about you flying off, going into a fit of rage, because you will learn how to manage your emotional well-being when you take this training to become a life coach. Also, what you're going to learn is you're going to learn that you are created for greatness, and you're going to learn how to release your true potential, right? You're going to learn how to figure out what you really want in life. If you don't know what you want in life, you're not going to be able to authentically help someone to figure out what they want in life, right? You're going to create a goal based on what you truly want, right? And when you learn how to create your goals, you can easily help someone else create a goal. You're going to create a plan of action to achieve your goal. So your goal when you sign up for this class, for this training course, might be to make it through this training course to become certified. So what action steps do you need to take to make sure that you complete this training successfully? So you're going to learn how to do that. You're going to discover your strengths. You're going to get honest about your weaknesses to improve upon them so that you can prepare to serve others in greater works, right? We all have weaknesses. When you learn what your weaknesses are, and then you say, how can I improve upon them? Maybe improving means connecting with someone else and letting them handle what it is and take care of what that you're not quite as strong, I should say, in doing. All right. So another thing in week 2, you're going to be talking about coaching basics and the coaching relationship. So here is where we get right into the coaching, the basics of coaching. You're going to learn the basic fundamental principles of coaching, what coaching is, what it is not, what the role of the coach is, the purpose of the coaching sessions, and the types of coaching models that are available for you to use. You're going to learn how to create the coaching contract, which is the agreement between you and the client that aligns expectations between the coach and the person being coached. One that engages the person being coached in the coaching process, keeping the coaching process manageable for you, the coach. Sometimes you'll get a client that will go outside of the parameters of the coaching contract, and they're hard to manage. Well, you'll learn in the coaching contract how to manage coaching relationships that may become difficult or that may at some point reveal themselves as to be not the most perfect connection for you. So how do you handle that? You can't coach everybody, and everybody you coach is not going to be a right fit. At some point in that process, you'll discover that this is not the ideal client for me. And you have to be honest with yourself and honest with the client so that the coaching relationship doesn't go on in vain, because they won't get anything out of it and you won't either, other than getting paid. So you want to be an honest coach, and a coach one that operates in integrity. So you'll learn how to actually create that coaching contract so it's mutually beneficial between you and the client. Week 3, we're going to talk about coaching conversations. You hear me talk about that a lot because that's how we communicate with each other and we engage with each other. Conversations are everywhere. They're on the job, they're in the grocery store, they're at the post office, they are everywhere. We have them all day long. So you'll learn and understand what makes people tick, right? You'll learn how to have a coaching conversation that uses the root cause analysis. And that's a formula that goes in to help you that you use to help you identify any challenges or problems the client may be experiencing. You're going to get to the root cause of what's challenging for them, or what may be identified as a problem and is getting in the way of what they really want to do, how they really want to live, how they really want to perform on the job. So we use the root cause analysis. You'll learn about that in the training session. Also in coaching conversations, you'll learn how to implement the action-based coaching process in every coaching conversation that results in the clients achieving those coaching goals. So everything that is successful is based on a system. And so when it comes to coaching is based on a system. It's based on proven formulas that you can use when you're engaging with another person to actually help motivate them, to empower them, to help them acquire knowledge that they don't have, that will help them to move forward in life Conversations are everywhere. You will also learn the 5 C's of the Diamond Coaching Conversation and how to effectively navigate a coaching conversation through each one of those 5 C's. You will learn the coaching sessions and services under coaching business. You're going to learn how to structure your coaching sessions, both free and paid ones. Maybe you're going to do just 20-minute free calls. Maybe you're going to 15-minute free calls. Maybe you're going to do 45-minute free calls, whatever it is. Or maybe you're going to do paid ones. Coaches get paid for 15-minute calls. They get paid for 20-minute calls. They get paid for 30. They get paid for 45. They get paid for an hour. They get paid for an hour and a half. They get paid for VIP days, which are like 8-hour days. I mean, they get paid for these conversations. So no matter how you want to structure yours, we'll teach you how to structure it. And then we'll talk about the only 3 systems that you need in place right now to get started now as a life coach, or to actually jumpstart your coaching business now. There's only 3 systems that you need in place, and then you build upon them and you expand your coaching business even more so. All right. And then we'll talk about coaching programs. You will learn how to identify your signature expertise, design your signature program, and then package your signature program to sell. You will also do some practice coaching during these coaching sessions. And this is where one session is going to be entirely dedicated to practice coaching, where you'll be the coach one day in one session, and then the client in one session. And everybody will take turns that are attending. You'll be coach, and then you'll be client. And you'll get feedback from us on how each one of those went for you. And then in the coaching lab, it's a special Q&A session that we're going to have, where you can bring everything to the Q&A with you, and we're going to design your coaching business or your programs on the spot. So you don't want to miss this one. This is a bonus session that you're going to get, but this is the most exciting part of it, is because now you get to write your vision down, and it's right in front of you, and you're mapping it out. And as you map it out, you get excited about it, and you want to begin to implement it. And so I'm excited about offering this to you. So you can use the registration links in this video stream description right above the video. Registration is free for the basic life coaching. Again, it closes on the 9th. That's today at 12 noon, everybody. So please register. It's free. But registration closes at 12 noon because there's some coursework that you must do and have completed by the time we meet Friday at 7 p.m. So I'm not going to leave registration open up until the last minute, because it's hard to get all that done in a day or two, especially if you're working. So to make sure that you have a few days in there and some time, we're going to close it at 12 noon, so that no later than 1, everybody, but 12 noon is the goal. But if I extend it, I won't extend it to another day. It'll be just 1 more hour. So 12 noon, just think 12 noon, register. And then once you register, follow all the promptings, and it's going to take you right to the training portal, where you can download everything that you need right now for Friday and Sunday sessions, the 12th and the 14th. It's also going to give you the links to register for the Zoom orientation, and then there's a second link where you register for the rest of the training programs, the training session for the program. So you're going to have to register twice on Zoom, one for the orientation, and then there's a second Zoom link where you register. You're going to use that link each time for each one of the Tuesday and Thursday sessions for the next 3.5 weeks. I'm extremely excited. Thank you, everybody, for listening and joining me on this morning. I'm excited. So I really hope that you do register, and that you can come and you actually train with me, so that I can I can learn you, get to learn more about you, meet you, learn more about you, all of those good things. But most importantly, I want you to get in place with what God has called you to do. And if God is calling you to help people, and if people are always coming to you, asking you for your opinion, what do you think? Want to talk, well, listen to what happened to me today, on your job. What do you think about this? Can you help me with that? And you're doing it, and you've been doing it maybe for a while now. This is a great opportunity for you to get your feet wet, to see if coaching is for you. And if so, can you monetize it? right? How can you actually increase your income by becoming a life coach or adding it to the business? And if you're in business, and if you're like me, people, you get emails and messages all the time with people wanting to know, do you ever train people? Can you teach me to do what you're doing? And I've never in the past, and I don't now, ever tell somebody no, right? Because it's enough out here for everybody. So now you can learn how to create a platform where people can actually get trained by you in what you're doing. You can add that dimension to it, and you can take them on as clients, or you can create a coaching program where you're actually, if you don't want to call them clients, you might want to call them proteges, where they're your coaching proteges, where you're teaching them how to do what you're actually doing. So once again, have a great, great day, everybody. God bless you. Thank you. I might do this as a watch party for those that weren't able to join right now, so that as it gets closer to the 12 noon hour, I don't want you to miss it. So I'll either come back on or host this as a watch party, and then we can watch it together. And again, 12 noon, everybody, the last time you get to register for this free life coach training. God bless you. Take care. Have a nice day.